Hey guys, Paul James Caden here with the Mystic Paranormal. And today I'm going to try an experiment out in the backyard. It's a little bit of a warmer day. It's overcast and rainy, perfect day for a session. I had a lot of rain. The little area down there is flooded, but that'll go away. But I thought I would do an experiment because last summer I used to do a lot of sessions out here in the backyard and I got a lot of responses just out here on the back porch. So I thought I would come out today and test an old classic app called Ghost Radar Classic. It was one of the first apps that ever came out, and people swore that they contacted spirits through it. It gave them a scare. Strange things would happen after using the app. And I had it on my first Kindle Fire that I ever bought, the tablet. I didn't have a cell phone back then, but they said this app really worked if you had it on a cell phone where it was able to pick up on the EMFs, and some of the EMF apps would work through the cell phones, which they still do. But they said this app always worked best if you had it on a cell phone. So the creator just put out a little while ago an updated version of Ghost Radar Classic, and I have it on my cell phone. And I'm going to do a session with it here in the backyard and see if this old app can give me a scare. So let's jump right into the session and see if we can get any results here in the backyard with Ghost Radar Classic. Alright, so I've got the Ghost Radar Classic app pulled up on my phone. And we're going to see if the backyard spirits, who were very active last summer, will be able to communicate with me through this app. Now, this doesn't have a radio ghost box or an AI voice. It's just a word generator. You see where it says communications is where the words pop up. And supposedly the EMF reader will show if there's a presence nearby when there's a blip on the little radar screen. So let's see if this old app will work and give me a creepy experience like so many claimed it did for them. And I'll begin by asking, are the backyard spirits still out here? And are you able to communicate with me through this app? I know some of you said last summer that this was your home. It says cover. Possibly a meaningful word. It is raining. It's kind of hitting me on the back porch now. The temperature just plummeted, like suddenly. Are you telling me to cover, to take cover from the rain, because part of me is being rained on with ice and snow right now? But I was saying earlier, some of you said that this was your home for a very long time out here, even before these houses were built. I remember the woman who said her name was Roxanne. She used to come through a lot in the backyard sessions. So Roxanne, are you still out here? Are you still living in the backyard or on this property? And if so, could you please let me know? Could you communicate with me through this app by leaving a word that will alert me to your presence? Of course, any and all spirits can speak through this app. If you have something to say, just let me know you're here. Maybe let me know your name, or if you're a man or a woman. This is an experiment to see if spirit could actually communicate through this old app that was very popular back in the day when these ghost hunting apps first came out. Feed. So I'm not sure that makes a lot of sense. Unless someone is feeling that they're hungry. Is someone feeling cold and hungry in this cold, rainy, sleeting weather? Or maybe we have some parasitic entities out here who would like to feed on living human energy. Which, by the way, I do not give you permission to do. See, we got a couple of blips on the radar, so that's supposedly picking up spirits nearby. One that would be ahead of me just to the left. Now he's right in front of me, now to the side. Is someone there? Is this app actually picking up your presence? If so, please tell me your name. This will let me know that you hear me and you're able to communicate with me through this app. If you could just tell me your first name, that would be really great. And I'm still hoping to hear from Roxanne. Roxanne, are you still here? I had a little bit of a spat with Roxanne toward the end of last summer. I was doing some sessions and the communication was coming through. She used to sound very friendly, very nice, and then suddenly it seemed like it was getting very provocative and inappropriate, and I voiced that I didn't really appreciate that kind of thing in my spirit communications, and that I hoped that her genuinely nice personality wasn't just a front for something more malicious later on. And after that, I didn't really hear from Roxanne anymore, and I didn't do any backyard sessions as the weather got colder. But are you still out here, Roxanne? Are you holding a grudge? Are you angry? Or was that perhaps perhaps someone else speaking in your name, saying things that were a bit inappropriate during our sessions. Well, it doesn't look like we're getting many responses on this app, so I'm going to end the experiment here. So far, I would say I would not use this app at all out in the field or for any further spirit communications. It doesn't seem like it really does what it claims to at all. So that's my take on the Ghost Radar. I give this one a definite F. It did not perform at all. But I hope you enjoyed watching the session and the experiment reviewing this old app. Until next time, stay in the light, stay in love, and I'll see you in the next session.